Hello, everybody. Welcome to Mind Prosperity, where we believe that where your mind goes, your life follows. Now, at Mind Prosperity, we don't believe that all your thoughts are true. Definitely not. But we do believe that your thoughts are influential and it has a great influence on your life. So we have to look at our thoughts. We have to know how to manage and master our thinking and know how to put them into the right direction. So today we're going to speak about emotional intelligence, and we're going to speak about flow versus force. Flow versus force. Now, most of your life is managed by your subconscious mind. The subconscious mind runs 95% of your life. The subconscious mind is what we call autopilot or habitual beliefs, or just what comes naturally. So let me use an example. If you can play the piano brilliantly without really thinking about it, that's the subconscious. If you can drive a car, that's the subconscious. Now, we want to put success in our subconscious. When somebody can play the piano brilliantly without really thinking too much about it, that's flow. So what if you can have flow in your business, flow in your relationships? Because a lot of times, the reason why people's life don't change is because they try to change it from a conscious level, not from a subconscious level. From a conscious level takes force. From a subconscious level takes flow, meaning the body creates it without thinking about it too much. So force is when your subconscious believes you don't really deserve something, you're not good enough. It's kind of like an insecurity, so you're trying to force the outcome. Flow is where you really believe that you deserve it, really believe that it's for you, and you start to naturally create it in your life. Let me use an example. If you go on a first date and you are insecure, you are worried the whole time, is she going to like me? Speaking from a man's perspective, is she going to like me? Do I need to perform? Asking her questions like, is this okay? It's kind of needy. It's force. So force is needy. Force is desperation. But if I believe like I'm truly a catch, if you don't like me, it's okay. I'm just going to be myself. If you don't like me, somebody else will. That means I have so much confidence in myself. That means I have so much confidence in who I am that I'm not trying to force, but success comes naturally. These are the types of people everybody wants to date because they're so confident in themselves. They don't force. Now, I'm just using this as an example. I'm speaking about, business, career, success, but obviously you can apply this in your relationships. If you get to a place where your subconscious believes that the thing you want is actually something you deserve, and you can rest in that, you don't have to force. Your body will just start to naturally create it because the body, according to Dr. Joe Dispenza, becomes the subconscious mind. So how do we reshape the subconscious mind? Well, first of all, we have to go identify what are my insecurities? What things am I insecure about? Where don't I have confidence? Why not? And just like you rip weeds out of the garden, you have to rip these false beliefs out of your subconscious mind. How do you rip them out? Unbelief. I just don't believe them anymore. And then you have to plant new seeds. Number one is thought and imagination, because the subconscious doesn't know the difference between imagination and reality, or thought and reality. So now I quit imagining the things I don't want and I start imagining the things I do want. I don't imagine the parts of me that I'm not okay with, but I'm starting to imagine how okay I am with myself. And then number two, repetition. The language of the subconscious mind is repetition. The more you do something, the better you get at it. So you imagine it, you do it, you repeat it, repetition, just like playing the piano. You play the piano brilliantly by practicing repetition, repetition, repetition. And then the third one is resilience, because sometimes we fall, sometimes we fail. When we fall, when we fail, dust yourself off, go on, keep on, don't stop. What happens now? The subconscious gets rewired by repetition. As soon as the subconscious gets rewired by repetition, you don't have to force anymore. You will go in flow. This is why reprogramming your mindset and building your emotional intelligence has such a great influence on success. Now, this is not something that you're born with. This is something that you can build. You can build your mindset. You can reprogram your subconscious mind. You can build your emotional intelligence by applying the right tools. And if you apply these tools on a daily repetitive basis, you will see success will not be force. It will be flow.